we will take your screen sharing option. I will show you how you can post a requirement on hiring rewards platform when you're using it as an ATS. And probably I'll help you out with the understanding of how you can add freelancers under you and stuff like that. Just share your screen
Okay.
so that we can get
Sure.
that.
Sure. I'll share my screen. Actually, I'm not able to share because I think it
I will give an
disabled
update.
the share. Yeah.
Now just check if you can share it.
Mm, Not yet. Just a second. No, it's still showing the same that I cannot
Now
share
check.
my screen.
Great.
Hmm.
Just go to hiring rewards platform and create an account with the in which you use an account.
Okay, so I'll create a new account now.
Create a new account with the company name. It should be visible now.
Actually, you're not audible. Your voice is cracking a bit.
Is it better now?
Yeah, tell me.
Just create a new account with a new name to which you want to post the jobs on hiring rewards platform.
Okay, so I have already created one account. Shall I
Okay.
open that? Is that okay?
Yeah. If you have already created an account, just open that and give me that user ID and password so I can upgrade that account from my end.
Okay, I'll just check. Huh? Just give me a second.
Can you help me with that user ID?
Yeah, I'm just texting you the user ID here only. Just a
Okay.
second. You'll require the password as well, right?
No. I would not require a password. Only the user ID would be.
Okay. Okay, take it.
I will just
I'll
upgrade
send you
this
the user.
account to the ATS account so that now you can use hiring rewards platform as an application tracking system, right?
Okay. Yeah.
1 second, I'm just upgrading. I have upgraded the account. Now just log out and log in this account.
Okay.
Click on sign in. Share your screen.
Huh, I'm doing it. Just a second. Okay.
Now you have got the job posting option in your ATS account, right?
Hmm.
Yeah. Now just
Correct.
whenever now you are starting your own business, so then this will help. This will become your application tracking system. Now just click on add job posting. As soon as you receive a requirement from the clients end, this is what you will
Hmm.
have to do. Instead of emailing it to multiple people whom you have hired, this is what you'll do it.
Hmm.
So just click on add job posting. Now mention any job opening. We will say business developer or Java developer, anything, whatever you want to mention. Click enter. Yeah. Select the job type, skills.
I'll just add
Yeah.
random skills as
Just
of
any
now.
random one to
Okay.
skills. Here the detailed
And from job.
description, what your client has
Hmm.
given, right?
Okay. So
Scroll
as of
down.
now, I'm just keeping it as test
Correct.
so that.
Now, three basic questions with the what the hiring rewards will ask. So,
Hmm.
candidate's current annual CTC, expected annual CTC, and notice period. State and city also choose any random state and city. Scroll down. Experience also scroll down. Right. So these are the 7 steps. Minimum and
Okay.
deadline also you'll have to pick. So pick any deadline. So these are the 7 different steps. Now the only difference between a free login and a paid login is in free login the reward system what you can give to the freelancer recruiters are not visible. So here you cannot add the rewards, but otherwise it will work exactly how hiring rewards is working as a reward system.
Hmm.
Now scroll down,
Hmm.
just add your own name if possible.
Okay.
Now click on publish. Now the public posting is not this is not possible for you because then it will be like on a live job board which you get to see as a
Hmm.
freelancer recruiter. So here by default you'll have to click on internal. Click on internal.
think
Try clicking on publish. There is an error here.
is there something? Okay,
Oh,
salary.
maximum salary.
Okay, now I'll publish.
Hmm.
The title has already been written.
Just add a dot or something like that.
Okay.
Okay, now this is your posting is done. Now what you need to do is you
Hmm.
need to assign the job to your user. So for example, I have, as I mentioned over the call, I have three WhatsApp group in which I will publish that this one of my references starting a recruitment agency. She'll be paying this
Hmm.
this much salary, and in return she'll be expecting this much result or whatever it is. Whoever is
Hmm.
interested, they will reach out to you. You will go through the entire interview process, and then you will onboard. Out of those people, you will onboard, for example, three people who will
Hmm.
dedicatedly work for you. So now you'll have to create their users under you, because this is your consulting firm. So these users has to be created under you. So just go to your user
Okay.
management. Now click on add user. Now you will mention the name of the user. For example, right now we take an example of Nihar only. So mention Nihar. Okay. Click on email. Wait, I'll give you an email address which is not already there on the platform. Use this user ID, efron.nihar
Okay. Hmm.
dot nihar 1211 @gmail.com.
Okay.
It's only EFRON, not double FRON. EFRON.
Hmm.
Right? Use the password test hyphen one, T capital.
Okay. Test आगे.
Hashtag 123.
Okay.
Then choose your own password. This is just for the testing purpose.
हाँ हाँ. Correct. Okay.
Uh, enroll.
Hmm.
Okay. Enroll. Put free user.
Hmm.
Right? And
Okay.
click on submit.
All right.
Okay. Now you have created a free user. Now difference between a free user and hiring manager is, free user is somebody who can submit the CV to you. Okay. Hiring manager is tomorrow if your team size increases and you
Hmm.
become, now you are becoming an owner of the consulting firm, wherein you will have multiple accounts managers under whom
Hmm.
there will be multiple freelancers who will be working. So the accounts manager will be can shortlist the CVs or shortlist the candidates, send them for the interview and stuff like that. So for that you will add them as a hiring manager. For that, you will add them as
Hmm.
a user. User is a freelancer recruiter, right? Now go to
Okay.
job management section, scroll down, click on view JD,
Hmm.
and in assign users, can you see assign users? Yeah, click there,
Yes.
click there. You got to see the user which you added. Now click on that user and click on submit button. Right?
Okay.
Now only Nihar, the recruiter whom you have added in manually, only he will be
Hmm.
able to see your job, not other recruiters who are registered on hiring rewards platform.
Correct. ठीक है.
Because you're not paying
Hmm.
fixed salary to anybody else. If you're not paying rewards also,
Hmm.
and if you're not paying fixed salaries also, these people, nobody will take interest working for your requirement, right?
Hmm. Okay. So,
Now I'll
Nihar, one question.
uh,
Uh, just before proceeding ahead, these freelancers, we can the payment terms and all will be decided by us, correct? We can,
correct,
if we want to keep them on a fixed salary basis, we can do that, or if
correct,
we want them to be with us on a profit sharing model or something like that, we can do that, correct?
correct, correct, correct.
Okay, ठीक है, चलो.
Now I'll just share my screen and show you how it will look like to a freelancer recruiter whom you have added.
Hmm.
Are you able to see my screen?
Yes.
Right? So this is the user ID which was there. We have kept an email of test. This is a fresh account. So I have only one job posting. I will just go to my job management section. The opening which
Hmm.
you have assigned to me, now that only will be visible on my active job. So I'll just click on here and I'll start uploading candidates. I'll just, so now I'll pick up any random candidate, just taken random facts and figures. Okay. So this is also a test job.
Hmm.
Right? So this is how I will, as your dedicated recruiter, this is how I'll submit the CVs to you. Now, I have stopped sharing my screen. Share your screen now.
Huh. Okay.
Just refresh the page.
Hmm.
You have received two CVs. Just click on those two candidates.
Huh. Okay.
So here there are two candidates who have been submitted. Just scroll towards your right. So owner means who has submitted the CVs to you. So this is a recruiter
Hmm.
called Nihar. He has submitted the
Hmm.
CVs to you. Now just click on shortlisted. Click on short. Click on.
Oh, it's not happening.
I'll just check it in my backend why it is not happening. But
Huh.
otherwise, you can just click on shortlisted telephonic round and stuff like that, and it will keep
Hmm.
the next step. And
Correct.
just go to your dashboard,
Hmm.
scroll down where it is mentioned top performers. So right now, as there is no shortlisting from your end, the top
Hmm.
performers are zero. Once, for example, if you add say 10 freelancer recruiters who are working for you, right, on a fixed
Hmm.
salary, and
Hmm.
every time they get a green dot. So the
Hmm.
shortlisting, the telephonic round or HR round, as every green dots they keep getting, their names and
Hmm.
the number of dots which are visible, which they
Hmm.
have got will be visible here. So among those 10,
Hmm.
you will be able to identify or filter who are your top performers and how you can nurture them more in order to get more closures, and people who are not performing in the organization, what has been their performance so far. So for that, you can choose the date also. On the same thing, if you click on top, just scroll a little bit up. Here there is a column for start date and end date.
Hmm.
So there you can add start and end date as well, and you will get to see
Okay.
the month of Jan who performed the best, in the month of
Hmm.
Feb who performed the best, in past one quarter who performed the best and stuff like that. Now somebody is asking a
Hmm.
question: how do you calculate total business received? Total business received is calculated on the basis of average CTC. So it is a rough figure on an average number of your CTC amount. So for example, the requirement which you have posted right now on the portal, if you close this position, you will receive 49,980 rupees. We are considering you have signed the contract at 8.33%.
Hmm. Okay.
So once you reach the joining bonus where a candidate joins the organization, then this portal will calculate it as a total business close. So for now, if you have posted, if you'll actually go to see the average of the job which you have posted, it will be approximately 6 lakh rupees. Only then you will receive a payment of 50,000 rupees approximately. If you close this,
Hmm.
for example, if you receive 10 requirement, like in the similar range, the total number of
Hmm.
business which you have received in a particular month would be approximately 5 lakh rupees. And out of those 10 jobs, if you close three positions, so you received a business of 5 lakhs and you close the business of 1.5 lakh rupees because you got three joining opportunities. So this is how you will calculate the reward, I mean the total business received and total business closed for your organization. Right? Any questions so far?
Not from my end as of now.
Okay. So should I let's get onto a rough calculation wherein as you are already starting a recruitment agency, let's just calculate what is the kind of expenses which you'll have to incur to run this organization and what is the minimum billing which you'll have to receive in order to become profitable as a recruitment agency. Can you just open this, uh, open your Excel or any Google spreadsheet or anything like that?
Okay, I'll do that. Just a second.
Somebody has asked me in the chat section, what is the charges for this? This is completely free of cost. So we don't charge anything for the application tracking system. So first we will type all the expenses which will come on a monthly basis. Are you planning to take a office on rent or you're planning to work it out from home only?
Working it out from home only.
Not only, right? So there is no office expense. So office rental, you can mention zero. Okay. How many recruiters are you planning to hire on your payroll?
3 to 4.
So we'll keep it four for uh,
Okay.
understand. What is the kind of salary you're planning to give them?
At in a range of 15 to 18.
15 to 18. So we'll keep it 15,000 rupees per month. Okay? So that will become 60,000 rupees, I think.
Hmm.
For recruiters, then you would have to provide them Naukri as well. If for
Correct.
recruiters, if you provide the basic Naukri, it will cost you approximately 30,000 rupees. Approximately,
Okay.
bare minimum. And
Hmm.
BD activities, you are planning to do it on your own, or you are planning to hire somebody for that as well?
No, I'll be doing that on my own.
On my own. So there is no expense for that. And for
Hmm.
BD activities, will you be using any tools from your end?
As of now, no. I'll be just
Okay,
using
so
the.
BD activity is technically free of cost. So you're not infusing any amount into business development activities. Totally, you
Correct.
will be
Hmm.
spending approximately 1 lakh rupees per month,
Hmm.
right? So that is only 1 lakh rupees
Hmm.
because 10,000 you'll spend here and there some expenses,
So that is
or
correct.
something
Hmm.
like that. So you catch it 1 lakh rupees. Now, in order to generate this, have you thought of the kind of business you will be pursuing? What will be the average CTC of the candidates?
So as of now, I'm expecting mid-level closures only, not senior level closures.
Okay,
So if I'll talk about the CTC expectations, the 4 to 6 maybe probably.
4 to 6. So roughly you will catch, you will per closure you will make 40,000 rupees per closure,
Hmm.
right? So minimum
Hmm.
you will have to close 6 positions in a month.
Correct.
Just mention closures
Hmm.
and mention is equal to 40,000
Hmm.
into 6 closure
Hmm.
divided by 2. Reason being, it's not that once you close 6 position, all six are going to join,
Correct.
right? So you will need to get 6 closures in a month in order to be to break even at this moment,
Hmm.
right? So
Hmm.
now the 4 recruiters you are hiring for, you need to give them a target of minimum 2 closures per month.
Correct.
You understood the calculation? For you to break
Hmm.
even. Now, if you want to be profitable, you will have to give them a target of 3 from every month or 4 closures a month. And it is 4 closures of profile worth rupees 40,000 rupees. I mean, profile in the range of 6 lakh to 8 lakh rupees is not a challenge, according to me.
Hmm.
In a week, if
Hmm.
a
Hmm.
recruiter cannot close one position after giving them Naukri subscription, after providing all the facilities what they require, then probably
Hmm.
you have made a mistake by hiring that person because you are paying a salary of 15 to 20,000 rupees for somebody to work from home, working
Hmm.
7 or 6 days a week. You have given them the
Hmm.
Naukri subscription also, and if they are not able to close even one position in a month, that is something
Hmm.
a red flag which you immediately have to take care of. And this all these details will be visible in your dashboard
Hmm.
hiring you.
Okay.
So immediately you'll come to know whether the person who I have hired, do I need to take some action? Do I have to inform him about something or stuff like that? For that, what you do is you use your those start date and end date metrics. So every week
Hmm.
on a Saturday probably put a date of Monday and put a date till Saturday. So till Saturday, how many shortlistings he got, how many first round of interviews he got, how many joinings he got. All the details will be visible on your dashboard.
Hmm.
Right?
Correct.
This is how your entire business model is, and this is quite successful business. So chances of anybody failing in recruitment business is very rare, unless and until somebody makes a very big mistake of not hiring the right people or not taking action when the recruiter is not giving them the closure or anything like that.
Hmm.
This is how
Okay. Got
the
it.
model is going to work. Now, if you have any questions, then you can ask. Otherwise, then I'll open it probably for other people.
Okay, so this was a model wherein we are hiring recruiters on our payroll,
Correct.
but there is also a possibility that I might, get a team of maybe 3 or 4 freelancers, and we work together on a profit sharing model
हाँ
initially.
हाँ,
So उसमें if I keep it 50-50 for example, तो मेरे portal का जो expense हो रहा है यहाँ पे,
वो
that
रिमूव
will be only for me.
करेक्ट
करेक्ट, तो
करेक्ट
उसके मेरे को एक्स्ट्रा लॉगिन्स वगैरह के जो भी एक्सपेंसेस है वो नहीं रहेंगे. एंड
करेक्ट
अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट रिक्रूटर्स का पर मंथ फिक्स्ड एक्सपेंस नहीं रहेगा. सो
करेक्ट
दैट विल बी ऑन कमीशन बेसिस, राइट? इफ आई एम गेटिंग 4% फ्रॉम अ क्लाइंट, आई विल बी गिविंग him or her or the freelance recruiter 2%.
करेक्ट.
So I just wanted to know your suggestion on this, that would that be more profitable
No, that
or
model is not good. I'll tell you.
okay.
I'll tell you my personal experience. I used to work on this model before I built it. This is the reason why I built hiring. I used to work on the
Hmm.
same model which you discussed. I did not work on 50-50%. I worked on 80-20%. wherein I was willing to pay 80% to the freelancer recruiter and 20% keep it to myself.
Hmm.
I was not
Okay.
even looking at 50% margin. I was looking at only 20% margin. Wherein I will
Hmm.
pass out, and I had shared the same requirement with approximately 75 recruiters on the same day. So it took me approximately 1 hour to share the requirements with each and every recruiter, have a group meeting where I explained about what are the kind of requirements I'm looking for, what is the kind of role I am looking at, and stuff like that. I gave them client terms, everything. But eventually, I
Hmm.
did not get a single CV on that model. So this profit sharing model, which is quite famous right now, I don't
Hmm.
know, it might have worked for other recruitment agency, but I failed in that model. That is the reason why I had to build hiring rewards.
Okay.
Right? I'll just share my screen
Got
to
it.
the result what we have done.
Okay.
Coming to your question, how will I survive you giving it out for free as a ATS? So we already
Yeah,
have a
because
business
everything
model.
has a cost, the cloud
Yes,
spacing and its
yes,
maintenance.
yes, it has a cost to it, but then we are already selling the hiring rewards platform when you want to use it as a reward system.
Hmm.
Right? So if you want
Okay.
to upgrade the plan, if the orthodox model, the business model where you pay a fixed salary to a freelancer recruiters, you provide them the Naukri subscription and stuff like that, and the other portal subscription
Hmm.
and the
Vikram.
other details. And if that model does not work, then there is a parallel model which we are working on, wherein we pay per CV. So, for
Yeah.
example, if you are a recruitment agency and there are about 3,000 freelancer recruiters who have registered
Okay.
on the platform, I'll just share my
Okay.
screen
Yeah.
and show you how it will work. Right now, the demo which we took was for the free ATS, where anybody was going and posting a job there. For
Got
example,
it.
PHP developer. That time, this rewards used to be these rewards were zero. But when you upgrade your plan to the reward system, what will happen is
Mhm.
depending upon the kind of requirement, the average CTC you are working on, the
Neil
system
ఎంతమంది
the system
గుడ్డిగా
calculates
వద్దన్నాను కదా
rewards which has to be paid to the freelancer recruiters.
రెండు అంటే
So in this
అయిపోయినా
model, you don't have to
ఆ
pay a fixed
పర్టికులర్
salary.
మన
One second,
అసలు అది ఆ
So in this model, you don't have to pay a fixed salary to the freelancer recruiters. You don't have to provide them the Naukri portal or other portals because they already have their own subscription and they're working on the model. Instead, what you do is you break down the rewards into 7 different steps. For example, a client gave you a requirement, you posted on hiring rewards platform, and this is how it works. For shortlisting, you are paying 210 rupees. For telephonic round of interview, for technical round, you're paying 420 rupees. So as and when the candidate keeps clearing these rounds, the payment has to be released and to be given to the freelancer recruiters. So this is how the reward system works. This is a little bit advanced than the application tracking system. This also, although works as an application tracking system, but it will have
Hmm.
rewards also involved into it, wherein we try to eliminate the fixed cost what we have, and we completely depend on the rewards which we give to the freelancer recruiters.
Got it. Got it. So how will these rewards be calculated? I saw that they are calculated automatically, right?
Correct, correct.
So I have a position. Let's take an example. I have a position.
Mhm.
So I have a sales position. I'm telling you correct example. I have a sales position which has a budget of 2.3 to 2.9 lakhs.
Mhm.
So will first question is it considered? Is it allowed on the hiring rewards? First thing. Second
Yes.
thing, are the freelancers sufficient to work on this non-IT
Yes, yes,
requirement? Are they
yes.
comfortable?
I'll just give you an example of the same. I will take a little different example so that it's easier to understand. So we will take an
Okay.
average CTC of 12 lakh rupees, which will generate a billing, for example, 1 lakh rupees for your organization, right?
Right.
So here I'll take 10 lakhs to 14 lakhs. So that will give you an average of
12 lakhs. Right.
12 lakh rupees, right? So these are the kind of
Mhm.
rewards which I'll have to pay to the freelancer recruiters. It's what system has suggested. I will take that all the rounds are compulsory. Usually, I can remove this round, technical round and second technical round, for considering that this is a senior level position, and all the rounds are applicable. I mean, for all the rounds, the client is going to take interview. So we'll just
Right.
take shortlisting, telephonic, and other rounds into calculation. So shortlisting, then face to face, then technical, then second technical, then HR round, joining bonus, and completion round. Right? We will take 240 was the amount, right? Is my screen
Hanji.
visible?
Yes. Yes. It is.
I'm mentioning it on the Excel file. Is that is visible, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So 240 rupees. For every other round, it is 480 rupees. I am not making any changes in the reward system. Usually, a consulting firm can change the rewards here, but I am not making any changes. What is being suggested to me, I'm paying that much amount only. Right? Joining bonus is 6,000 and this is 18,000 rupees. Considering there are 20 candidates who I am sending, who I think are the right fit for the organization, and I'm shortlisting them. Please understand that you are paying the rewards only the CV matches the criteria and you wish to shortlist the candidates. Not that just because somebody shortlisted, somebody submitted the CV, that means you have to pay for that particular CV. The CV has to be shortlisted by you. So for example, hypothetically, I'm taking an example of there are 20 candidates who have been shortlisted by your consulting firm. Out of those 20 candidates, all the 20 went for a face-to-face round of interview and half of the candidate did not clear the face-to-face round. So now I'll have to pay only for the face-to-face round of interview, right? That will be another 5,000 rupees. Now here also say out of 10, 5 people cleared the technical round. Here I will say out of 5 people, say 3 people cleared the second technical round. Out of 3 people, say 2 people went for a HR round. Right? Out of 2 people, say there was only one opening. So one person joined the organization and one person completed the joining bonus also. Now if I'll calculate the rewards here, this amount has to be paid after 90 days.
Got it.
I spent approximately 38,000 rupees and my billing amount was approximately 1 lakh rupees for this. And I have taken an example wherein I am submitting 20 accurate CVs. Usually it is not 20. In 10, a good consulting firm or a good recruiter can get a closure within 10 CVs. If your rejection ratio is 50%, I have taken the extremes, because if your rejection ratio is 15%, 50%, that means you have not understood the profile well, or you have submitted any CV which you have received in your portfolio. I mean, in your posting.
Got it.
It should be somewhere around 70 to 80%. So, but still, on a linear side, I have taken the system saying that I will submit 20 CVs, out of which 10 will get rejected, which is not the actual case. But still, you will end up spending 38,000 rupees to generate a billing of 1 lakh rupees. So here, this is how you will save 60% of your billing amount. So
got it. And if we take the worst case that the candidate does not complete 90 days, right? Then
this amount does not has to be. I mean, this amount does not have to be paid. So then, in that case,
yeah.
you are spending 20,000 rupees. If he joins the organization and does not complete 90 days, in that case, the whole system has to be repeated.
Got it. So there is a case wherein the joining bonus you mentioned is okay. I'm okay with that. And, any consulting firm is okay with that. But the client actually takes time around 5-10 days that is sent to generate the employee ID. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say, right? So okay, that's after 15 working days. That's good. That's okay.
I myself have run a recruitment agency for about 6 to 7 years. So I have taken possibly whatever scenario might happen in recruitment. I have taken all the possible scenarios and I have created a win-win situation. Now, even in this case, for example, you say that, okay, one candidate joined he went till HR round, but he did not join the organization. This also could be the case, right? That he went till HR round, but he did not join the organization. Now, in that case, you will say that I have already spent 14,000 rupees for this particular candidate, but he did not join. But similarly, if you hire a full-time recruiter, if you're doing the recruitment part on your own, that is a different story altogether. But if you have hired a full-time employee also, even you would have paid him salary as well, right? You would have given him the portal access, everything. So there also you are spending the amount any which ways.
Got it. And that is the best case, because for each recruiter, 20 perfect CVs a month is not very feasible.
Correct. So what
And what is the charges for this hiring rewards for an
it is
yearly?
5,000 rupees for a month and 25,000 rupees for a year. The best thing what we suggest to all our clients is use it for a month's time, get at least 1 or 2 closures, and then upgrade it to an annual package. That's how you are risking only 5,000 rupees. And this portal is taking out its cost any which ways, because if you get 2 closures worth 50,000 rupees also, then also you have generated a revenue of 1 lakh rupees, out of which only you have to pay this amount, right?
Got it. And are the recruiters comfortable? For example, if I bring in a position of sales officer post,
Yes.
are they actually comfortable to work on it?
Yes. So there are many recruiters who are specifically working for IT. Right now, somebody has posted a requirement of artificial intelligence project manager, something like that. The range of that post is 75 lakhs to 1 CR. I thought that, these recruiters will not be able to pull in those kind of resumes. But then yesterday somebody posted a requirement and today they have got a eight to nine CVs for that particular role. We'll just check which role. I'll just show you which role I'm talking about.
Got it. Got it. Got it. Okay. Okay.
See this one. Senior AI specialist. The average CTC for this role is 75 lakhs to 99 lakhs. Now they have got 20 CVs for the same role. And this post was posted yesterday or day before yesterday. This is not a very old post because this is posted first. So there are good recruiters who are, but condition is you don't have to play around with the rewards. Now the hiring rewards is suggesting you 480 rupees and then you are mentioning 50 rupees instead of 480. Then people will be like, I don't want to work for this requirement.
I got it. I got it. Okay. Got it. So there are recruiters who are working on non-IT, right?
Yeah,
That
this
is
is
was
my requirement is non-IT only. This junior graphic designer which I'm showing you, it's non-IT requirement. There are every day there are people, and we have this WhatsApp groups also.
okay. Can I just want to ask you one thing?
Uh,
Is there any chance we can have a poll? We can have a poll wherein if we could get an average number of the recruiters who want to work on field sale officer requirement.
Poll as in?
Because I'm following your platform for a very long time,
Mhm.
and the requirements that I see are majorly into operations and into this what do you say, office positions, right?
Uh,
So I'm not very sure if the recruiters will be very comfortable in this
I
uh,
think there is a consulting
field
firm
sale.
called Home Consulting Firm, if I'm not wrong,
Okay,
working on insurance sales positions.
so are they getting results or
And they are getting
anything?
results. In fact, there are so many requirements where their feedback is pending. So I spoke to her day before yesterday only why there is so much feedback pending. So she said that because of this New Year's and Christmas thing, it's taking time, but it's gonna be on track in a couple of days. So I said, okay.
That's good,
See, at the end, everybody is working for money here.
right?
And if you are giving good results or if you are giving shortlisting, irrespective
Mhm.
of candidate joining or not joining, if you're getting good CVs in your pool, your chances of closing the position is higher, right? Secondly, if it is field sales requirement, if you're finding it tough, that means other recruitment agencies are also finding it tough to close this position. That's why nobody's taking interest in it. So your chances of closing that position, it actually increases.
Understood, understood,
I
understood.
also have a recruitment agency. They work only for nurses and medical staff, not the doctors. So
Great, got
it depends on what kind of recruit. Once you use it for a month and once you decide that, okay, these are the 10 people or these are the 15 people with whom I want to work for a longer period of time, then probably you can have a discussion with them and see what are the best practices you can do to close the positions and stuff like that.
okay, got it. And on hiring rewards, we can post one location, one requirement, right?
One
For
look.
example, my opening says that I have requirement in 15 cities, but budget and everything is exact same.
Correct, correct. So in that case, what you can do is wherever the view JD section is there you can mention at what all locations the interviews are going to take place. Here you can mention only one while posting a job, you can choose only one location. But in the detailed job description, you can highlight interview locations. It will be in Mumbai, Indore, Delhi. So there are many other cities as well that you can mention in your WhatsApp groups also. So this WhatsApp group is between the freelancer recruiters and for in between you to communicate better. So whatever is happening with the requirements, you are constantly updating in the group.
Got it, got it.
Because all 3,000 people are not going to work for your requirements. There is going to be only 30 to 40 people who will take interest working for your requirements. Now, how you can keep increasing that pool and how you can motivate them and how you can get more and more closures with your client, that is more important. If you're thinking that, okay, there are 3,000 people working, so 3,000, every person will submit one CV, that is not going to happen. But there are going to be
Understood.
in the first initial month, there are going to be 5 recruiters who will take interest. So every recruiter will submit two CVs per day. And they will see the kind of rewards they are getting, the kind of results they are generating through it. And then they will decide, they will ask their colleagues or whoever is in their reference, they will ask them to join, they will ask their people to join your team, and then you'll start getting results. This is more of a team building activity where you will have to deliver results in order to get more freelancers to work for your requirement. And those results has to be given only when you are getting relevant CVs. If you are getting irrelevant CVs, you are going to reject the candidates. In the rejection, you don't have to pay anything. So automatically the low performers or people who are not submitting accurate CVs to you will stop working for your requirement. I submitted this. Hello.
Yeah, got it. Got it. That's good.
Any other questions, doubts, confusion anybody has? This is my hiring rewards login. And I used to work on this junior graphic designer. So this is approximately now 6 months we have been working on this requirement. There is no way possible I could have got 2500 CVs. So this is not only 2500. Earlier I had posted another requirement also for graphic designer only, right? So here I have got 3500 CVs, and here I have got approximately in active jobs I have got another 2500. So approximately I have received 5000 CVs only for graphic designers, right? So this is a live requirement. So if you see the date also, today also people are submitting. This indicates the date and the time when the CV was submitted. So this is how this model works. Here also, if you see the payment structure, I am paying very minimal amount. Like for technical, anybody clears the technical round, we are paying 100 rupees. For every other round, we are paying 200. Joining bonus 2000 rupees, and completion bonus 2000 rupees. But the same model, if I'll work in the fixed profit sharing, as you said, 50-50 or something like that, this model will not survive. I mean, I would have not got 5000 CVs for sure. And I was not, in this
Hmm.
position, I have closed approximately 120 requirements till now. So that is not possible in the model which you are suggesting. So, but still you try it out.
Okay.
I am not saying don't jump onto the conclusion, try it out. But for me,
Hmm.
when I tried working on this model, it did not work for me. So now you'll have to see whether it works out for you or not.
Okay. ठीक है.
Any other questions, doubts?
Not from my end.
Not from mine. Then I'll open
Uh,
it
N-
for other participants.
Neha, one question from my end.
Uh,
Hello. You have mentioned, you have mentioned regarding this freelancing, that message that all closures would be must be with one recruitment agency only.
correct,
That
correct,
means if we close, uh,
correct.
that means if we are working for, say, I will check your this only dashboard only. Say
Uh,
there are three consultancies. If I do, 668,
no, no, that
and
because the Naukri login has been will be given by the recruitment agency. So now, if you are giving 20 out of 20, say you are getting six shortlisting from one consulting firm, six shortlisting in the second consulting firm, and six shortlisting in Efron outside, which is my company, in my consulting firm, then there is
yeah,
nobody to give you the benefit. If you are getting shortlisting in, so if you are getting shortlisting in, say, Lift You Tech, then work with that consulting firm only throughout, because they are the one
okay,
providing you the services, the logins, right? So then if I am providing you the login and you are going and working for some other recruitment agency, I am losing out in that deal, right?
okay, okay, okay,
So like that.
okay,
Now, even
okay. Good, you
Vinita,
cleared.
yeah, even Vinita, who's taking the demo, now tomorrow
Uh,
she's also going to hire freelancers on her payroll. Well, she'll be paying a fixed salary, and she will be paying she will be giving the Naukri access or whatever login access to freelancer recruiters. Now that those recruiters goes and works for some other recruitment agency, that is not right, right?
okay.
So that does not make sense. So you have to get shortlisting. It's not closure. You have to get shortlisting. Only CV shortlisting. We are not looking at more things.
Okay, okay, okay. ठीक है. Now I was under the impression that any shortlisting, working for hiring rewards. That's it. I thought that way.
Because we are not providing the login. We are just a platform who is helping you calculate the rewards.
Okay.
Hmm?
No, I misunderstood.
Okay, not a problem.
Good.
Hi, Neha, this
Hi.
side. What's the charges of it?
For the demo which you took right now,
Yes.
that is free of cost.
Okay, and for the portal,
For the portal as in,
as the hiring about portal, subscription
yeah,
basically.
on the subscription, if you want to pay the rewards to the freelancer recruiter, right? So
Yes.
that would cost you 5,000 rupees monthly and 25,000 rupees annually. So you can take probably a monthly package, see how many closures you get, and probably then upgrade it to the annual package by paying the difference amount of 20,000 rupees.
Awesome. Okay, fine.
If you want to use it as an ATS, that is completely free. There is no cost involved in it.
Okay, so how to log in for the ATS?
For the ATS, you just inform me your user ID and I'll upgrade it to the ATS. Demo I have already given you. So you
Yes, that I saw.
yeah, so you can use this video. I have recorded this session as well, which I'll be posting on my YouTube channel as well. So you can use this video as a reference. And still, if
Okay,
you have any doubts or confusion, you can always join back in the meeting and we'll clarify all the doubts.
okay, fine.
Nihar, this can be used only for pan India requirement, or can it be used for US
No,
international
no, no.
requirements?
Any requirement. It can be used for any requirement. But the hiring rewards will not work for US requirements. Reason is the freelancers with whom I have got signed up, right? They all are Indian recruiters. So they have database of Indian candidates. So if you're looking for something wherein an Indian candidate needs to work in India, but the client is going to be in the US, that is fine. But if you have a client in the US who's looking for a candidate in the US, then the system, the hiring reward system will not work. But you can always use the system as an ATS free of cost.
Okay. No, what I was trying to ask is, say I work for an XYZ company, or some XYZ company wants to use this ATS.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And, they have got around 4 to 6 recruiters.
Mm-hmm.
So, apart from recruiters, if any freelancer wants to work on it,
Uh-huh.
so can that be a possibility?
Yeah, that is possible, not a problem.
Okay. Thanks.
Conditioning, if you're looking for US recruitment, you will have to find people who are good with US hiring, and you will have to provide them the database or whatever it is.
Okay. Yeah, got it. Thanks.
That could be worked out, not a problem. Any other questions, doubts, confusion anybody has regarding the free ATS which we are providing, regarding the paid high reward system what we are providing? Any doubts, any question, any confusion?
How can we get ourselves registered for this free ATS? And how can we get this?
Just
What is the
WhatsApp
process?
me your user ID and say that I want to use it as an ATS. I'll upgrade you immediately. One second. There are some chat. Okay. There are some questions in the chat section. I'll just check those questions as well. How to total business received calculated. Thank you. This I answer. Charges for this is free of cost. How to buy this free? Just WhatsApp me your user ID. I'll upgrade it to a free ATS user. Can this be used? US requirement? Yes, it can be used. Naukri expenses per month that you'll have to check with Naukri. I'll not be the right guy, but approximately it'll cost you somewhere around 25,000 to 50 to 30,000, depending upon the how many CVs you're looking for and stuff like that. Any other questions, doubts, confusion? If anybody is not able to unmute themselves like that, I have given permission to everybody. Any other questions, doubts, confusion? Vinita, you have any questions left or any questions which has come up in your mind?
No, nothing from my side.
I have one question. How is this, free ATS
Mhm.
a survival option for you? Because, as far as I know,
Mhm.
there will be.
Anybody else has any other questions, doubts, confusion? Okay. As I don't see any questions coming up, I'll probably have to end this meeting. You all have my number probably, and whoever wants to avail the free ATS services what we are providing, you can just message me on WhatsApp and I'll upgrade your plan to the free thing. You can have reference of this recording in order to job posting a job on the free portal. And for the paid portal as well, we have recordings available so that I will share it with you all. So you can refer to those recordings. In case if you still face any challenges or problems, we always have 3 meetings in a week's time. So every Tuesday, probably every Wednesday, every Thursday, and every Saturday, we try to conduct meetings. You can always join these meetings. You can raise your concerns, doubts, and confusion. We'll try to clear those doubts and confusion as soon as possible. Even if there is a technical challenge, what is happening from our end, we'll try to resolve it as soon as possible. So I think this is it from our side. I thank you all for joining in and wish you all a very best of luck, no matter at which level you all are working. But I hope this new year brings a lot of good news, success, and a lot of money in your bank accounts. Thank you all for your time and thank you for joining.
Hello, where can I find your number?
It's in the same WhatsApp group. From the number, only I can message in that WhatsApp group. So whichever number is sending you those messages, that is my number.
Okay, only admins can post in that, right?
Correct.
Okay, so if I want to talk with you, I can send a personal message, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you everyone for joining in. Thank you for your time.